Hello, everybody. I'm Bugsy, and I'm back. I'm fully back. I'm sorry, everybody. This whole Big Mayana thing is really taking its toll on me, man. And we're gonna get my favorite, person on the line. Hello, Vic. I'm recording.
Hey, what's up?
Do you got anything to say to the people at home right now?
Why are you drinking tea on your camera?
Anyways, so so guys, other than the Vic Mayana stuff and the Monica Corral stuff, which is going completely the other way.
Well, she might as well be in a mental institute due to her behavior.
Yeah,
I'll say this much.
yeah, folks, we are not kidding. She is mentally snapped right now. So, and she's so happy. So, I suggest everybody, if you can, stay away from her because they ain't nothing more scarier than a person who is mentally snapped and has lawyers.
Especially lawyers that are from an era where the internet didn't exist at their time.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for the court to draw all this shit out the window.
Yep. But we're not here for that.
Also, just in case you guys do want to troll her, I do recommend posting the best memes to her and make sure if she literally will see you more. But I don't advocate shit, but just in case certain people have good memes they want to pull out with her. Just saying.
Yeah, but like guys, like seriously, just be careful. We exercise caution at the Big Three Box Network because again, she's mentally snapped, guys. She'll fucking do whatever.
She'll karate chop you with her weak fingers. That's how bad she is. I'm just glad I'm just a bystander that don't reply to people in popular people's Twitters, because otherwise, oh boy.
But
I'm just small fry. Imagine if the president gets involved with this shit, then be like, "How dare you defend McMahon, Donald Trump? You're a nasty, sick, and rich children."
Man, I hope Donald Trump doesn't get involved. That would just make the whole thing worse.
I hear they're also trying to get PewDiePie to talk about the Anime Gate news, but I don't know.
Guys, leave PewDiePie alone. He's got his own problems to deal with. Please leave him alone.
Or he may actually say Anime Gate if he talks about it. I don't know about that, mate. But
yeah, so please leave him alone. He's got his own problems to deal with. Freaking every news outlet's like seeing what he does. They be digging through his trash, sifting through his stool.
They be claiming he'd be racist based on picking out the trash. That's how crazy it is. Mm-hmm. It's like an ongoing meme. Wherever the mainstream see PewDiePie do something right, they consider him racist. Mm-hmm. Even when he donates to charity.
But people, there's something else I wanted to talk about that wasn't even about this stuff. But yeah. So, you guys want to? So there's more people that want to know a little bit more about the Team H first. Like, okay, then what other hero group is in the Team H first other than your characters? Well, I already talked about Ghostbuster International. I guess I can tell you that the Cellar Scouts are technically in this universe. And basically, yeah, they're there doing their own thing in Tokyo. Yeah, the Negaverse, the Negaverse is still around. Queen Beryl got revived, mostly after the events of, I would say, Cellar Stars doesn't happen in my timeline, so that never happened. But like after, I can't. Fuck, what was the last one after before Cellar Stars?
I'm not sure. Superstars? Wait.
I think S or R. I think R. I think. No, it was S. I think it was S.
I think the last final part of Sailor Moon never got into the anime, You know the final arc where they did adapt into the anime in the 90s? They didn't adapt the final chapters of the anime.
But it was
The new Crystal series will, because, you know, different time, better animation, but the old show didn't, technically.
But
It's just the last few chapters never got adapted into animation.
But either way, the Cell Scouts do exist, and the Negaverse is still there. Also, the Power Rangers exist in this world too.
Yeah.
The Power Rangers do exist in this world too. I'm not gonna tell you which, because when I write it, it's gonna be a big old surprise. But if you know me, you already know who. You already know which Power Ranger group is there.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be amazing.
Those who love dinosaur fans, you know what I mean?
Hey, dude, it's what to know.
I know. Sorry. Accidents will happen.
And Vic guesses most of my thoughts, so he knew right before I even said it.
He must go all the way back when he first made his Neo Tsunami video. Just found his video by accident, and I love him ever since.
Yep. We're friends.
Brothers.
Yep.
I mostly call people soul brothers and sisters if I see their stuff that's interesting. Like, I like, you know what I mean?
Yep. Also, what else? Yeah. Like, yeah. There's a lot more, like I always say, there's a lot more hero groups doing their own thing in their own sectors. But Thanos may actually come back in the event I'm planning.
Yeah, hold up, muting myself.
He's actually gonna come. He's actually gonna come in like Beach City. He's gonna come to Beach City along with Vlad and Gilgax, because he's the one that actually gets them together. He's like, "Oh, you want to destroy them?" He's like, "Vlad Plasmius or Vlad Masters, you want to destroy Danny Phantom?" He's like, "Yes, I would love it. I would love." He's like, "Okay, this is like after Phantom Planet, so he's like, I wouldn't enjoy anything less than Danny Phantom's utter destruction." And then we got Gilgax. We got old school Gilgax. Not the new one from the reboot. We got old school Gilgax, and he's like, I will destroy Ben Tennyson once and for all. And Thanos really only has a vendetta with one person, and that's my character. Because it has been 10 years. So they try. So Vlad actually kind of goes to Beach City. Gilgax actually starts attacking in Beach City. And Thanos comes like right up to Ichi's house where him and Blue are together. And he goes, he's like, who is it? Oh, he's like, oh shit, it's Thanos. And oh, trust me, when I get into the actual meat and potatoes of that, it's gonna be fucking amazing. But but I will say this: Thanos knocks on his door, Thanos doesn't even break down the door; he just knocks on it, and he's like, "Why are you naked?" Here's a better question. I'm gonna just say this. The opening thing is like he punches Thanos in the face. It's like, why are you even here? Oh shit, it's 10 years, isn't it? Shit. But yeah, that's how that starts. So yeah, that's gonna happen. It's gonna be great when I finally write it down and when I finally put it to video. It's gonna be great. And you're probably wondering, why can't he have been 10? Well, the 10 years later comic kind of inspired me, but I'm not using anything from Kuro the artist. This is kind of my own thing.
Wait, let's say you were copying Kuro the Wolf.
Nah, not Kuro the Wolf, Kuro the artist. I'm just saying that right now because people are going to be like, Bugsy, you copying Kuro the artist in his 10 years later comic. So it's not. So guys, it's not gonna be anything like that. It's not gonna be anything like that. It's just gonna be Ben and Danny going to Beach City, and they meet H.E., which is again, I say H.E. or Prime or G because in their own universe their names are Bugsy. They're Bugsies, but it's a good way to tell them apart. So I don't go Bug. So then I say Bugsy, 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 and you guys are confused. So yeah. So yeah. I'm not gonna tell you when the event is actually gonna start, but it's gonna start soon because the big event in the Prime Dimension isn't technically ready yet.
Yep.
So I'm giving you this one as kind of a holdover. But yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing. There will be more, but there will be kind of less. There'll be less H.E. and Blue Diamond canoodling. There's not gonna be any there isn't gonna be any Blue Diamond on H.E. banging in this because Blue Diamond's actually gonna be pregnant in this. And you guys are like, how are Blue Diamond pregnant when they're just like light forms? Oh, I'll explain then. I will explain that in the actual event. But yeah. Blue
I just
Diamond.
want to fuck with magic.
But yeah, Blue Diamond's pregnant. I'll explain it a little bit more in depth. So it's like, but I'll say this: like Ag is more concerned about Thanos is back. These other villains are back, but he knows who they are. He's like, oh shit, they're attacking Beach City.
Yep.
So yeah, it's gonna be a big thing. Also, Ronaldo's Ghostbusters are gonna be there too. Because again, I want to give Ronaldo something to do.
Yeah.
I don't know if Rebecca Sugar will ever give him something to do though, but I want to give him something to do.
I have heard in a recent video that similar to Lion, Lars also has the same powers as Lion.
Hmm.
Yes, from the screaming to the portal making to shoving stuff inside his head, that stuff.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, Lars does, but I'm thinking like Ronaldo, I'm giving him his own Ghostbusters team in my universe.
Well, technically, he's more going after the lizards, but get
Eh,
well, season when the universe comes out, they might involve the lizard people. Who knows?
Hey, I'm not saying the Ghostbusters only
If you're
stop.
lucky.
I'm not saying Ghostbusters International only stops ghosts.
I ain't saying that does.
It's just the fact that Ronaldo will actually just start ranting and raving about the lizard people while they're fighting ghosts. Like his other teammates are like, Ronaldo, get your head in the game. We're kind of in the middle of something. He's like, oh yeah, right. Oh, we'll talk about the lizard people when we get back to headquarters.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I'm calling it Omni. I'm calling this event Omni-Fracturing because, well, fuck, shit is gonna get fractured. I can't tell you what. All I can say is after the long 10-year sleep that Thanos had, he doesn't want to use the Infinity Gauntlet because he finds out that every Infinity Gauntlet would actually go to other people other than him if he actually assembled the gauntlet. So he's not using the Infinity Gauntlet; he's just using his base power, which is still pretty strong. So that's about it for that. But another thing I wanted to talk about, I just want to tell you why I made the Team H universe to begin with. Some of you guys are like, what? Why do you want to talk about that? I want to talk about that because, I made the Teenage Universe out of my love, out of my truest love for crossovers. Again, the Teenage Universe was something I wanted to create originally for the actual universe my videos take place in, but it's not. No, it'd be cool. It's like the Mockverse's own ultimate universe. So then I was like, yeah, we're gonna do it like this. And trust me, I'm going to just put this on watch later because I want to send that video to somebody. But yes.
Yes, indeed.
But yay. You guys, like, another thing you guys really need to know about the Teenage Verse. I made it because it has a lot of potential for a lot of different stories, a lot of different characters from other universes that are in this universe, kind of like a gigantic hodgepodge, who would kind of interact if they were right near each other. And don't worry, the DC universe and the Marvel universe are technically in this multiverse, but they're kind of behind the source wall.
Source filmmaker. Firewall, what's that?
Oh, you don't know what the source wall is?
I know firewall, but go ahead.
The source wall is like where life comes from in the DC universe, and it's been theorized that the source wall keeps like the source wall is in the DC universe, but it also keeps the other multiverses out, and it's basically keeping the Marvel universe from crossing with the DC universe. That's what people are theorizing.
Yeah.
So yeah, and when you get and if you go to the edge of the universe to get a part of the source wall, it will suck you in and you're a part of the wall. Like, that wall is made out of bodies.
Blue Elmo.
So yeah.
Sometimes, let me read this. Hold on. Sometimes you hold hope in your heart to help you get from day to day. You had to hold on to hope, but after a while, you reach a point where that hope can only hurt you, and all you can do is let go and move on. It's better to simply accept that there is no hope. They can start to heal. Blue Elmo. What the fuck?
What?
Blue Elmo said this. What the fuck?
Who the fuck is Blue Elmo?
I have no idea.
What the fuck? He's telling you not to give. He's telling you not to hope. God damn.
Elmo is depressed as fuck.
Well, God dang, it's like he's giving into despair.
I know, right? Gotta save Elmo, man. I think he's turning into a Heartless.
Nah, not a Heartless. Something else. Oh, and to be honest, yeah, guys, that wasn't planned, but hell, I might as well say it. Mostly, and Hope's Peak Academy exists in my universe as well. So everything that kind of happened with Junko kind of did happen. But since the other heroes were around, the worst catastrophe in human history didn't technically happen.
Yep.
But Junko did kill a lot of people.
And he did.
She did. She totally fucking did. And oh yeah, Monokuma is an actual entity in this universe. He is not a robot. He is an actual person in this. And basically, since Junko died, in my universe, she technically stayed dead. Monokuma is the one that actually takes over and is actually running the killing game. There's no mastermind. He's the only mastermind. So yeah. And also, Kenny gives me an excuse to do my Monokuma voice. Ain't that fun, kitties? So yeah, Monokuma you'll probably see in one of the later story arcs. Because just because Junko's gone doesn't mean he's gonna stop doing what he's doing. And you're probably wondering, are you doing some sort of Team H Danganronpa? Well, I gotta be quiet about that because I've been thinking about it.
Deku's racist, according to comicbook.com.
Damn them!
Damn them to hell.
Anyways, guys, like, I just want to tell you that, yeah, this universe is way bigger than you think. Also, there may be some crossover with another universe I work on the side, but again, I'm gonna take a break from that. It's not the two. It's not the two that you already know. No, it isn't. It's something else, and it's cool. But I'll see you later. But I shall see you later. And remember,
See you next time.
the multiverse is big and grand, kids, and there's more stories to be told in it than ever before in the Team H verse. So, so,
Yeah.
so stay tuned to the Big Three Box Network, and you'll see more. You'll see more of these stories unfold.
Cue the theme song.
Brandon, I don't have a theme song right now.
You know.
I had one.
You had one. You should make your own music. If you like.
I tried.
Sorry, but I'm terrible.
What about what? Sorry about what? What'd you say?
I could play the guitar if you want me to, but I'm not good at playing the guitar. And here's my dad.
Don't worry. I'm gonna have a theme song. I'm thinking of going on castingcall.net and getting some people who want to actually, give me some music for the cause. But anyways, guys, I'll see you later. Me and Vic are out of here. And yes, guys, and guys, last thing, since you guys wanted, because some of you have been asking me where was I while all this was taking place, I've been playing Cube Clash, guys. I am addicted. And now I'm going to go feed my addiction. Bye, guys.